The following is an exclusive presentation of Jesup Broadcasting, the sports leader in Southeast Georgia.
World famous. The world famous Butch and Bob Show.
Good morning, Butch Hubbard here with you along with Bob Morgan on this Monday morning. It is the 12th day of August. Appreciate you tuning in to WIFO FM in Jesup 105.5 on your FM dial, Big Dog Country. It is now time for the world-famous Butch and Bob Show, brought to you by Murphy Builder Supply, located on Northeast Broad Street in downtown Jesup, by Sachero's Restaurant, located in the Piggly Wiggly Shopping Center, located on West Cherry Street, and by Nips Car Wash, located on 301 South in Jesup, just past McDonald's on the left-hand side. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning.
Have a good weekend?
Yep, had a good weekend.
Good weekend. Good. Glad to hear that. Well, we got some guests in here this morning. We got Lauren Gilmer. Good morning, Lauren. Oh, let me cut your mic on. Go ahead.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning. And we got Mr. Randy Franks in here this morning. Good morning, Randy.
Good morning.
All right. Lauren had come out here the other day and talked about a fundraiser for the 4-H office here, the extension office here in Jesup. They've got a fundraiser coming up next month in September, and she told me a little bit about it. And Lauren, you're in here this morning to inform folks what this is and how much fun it's going to be for everyone. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. So we are doing a fundraiser in September on the 21st. It's a Saturday, and we are doing a truck show. So this is something a little new for us. 4-H Club has not done this before, and I do not believe Wayne County has had a truck show before. So we're pretty excited about it. And so we're here this morning to try to get the word out about it so we can get some trucks in the show and get the community involved to come out and check it out as well.
And when you say truck show, what do you mean? Who can enter? What are you looking for? What's the the format going to be with it?
Yeah, great question. We are looking for any and every kind of pickup truck in Wayne County. So any pickup truck is eligible to enter the truck show.
So you've got a pickup there and you're proud of it, entering it into the contest.
Yes, sir.
Randy, what kind of truck should people, the different categories, or what's going to be with this show?
There's several different classes. There's like 8 or 10 classes. There'll be lifted trucks, lowered. There'll be custom trucks, pretty much stock. And then we have different age classifications. You'll have the older classic trucks and newer trucks and everything in between.
So all kinds of classifications there.
That's right.
All kind of classifications on it.
Different classes.
And so, Lauren, how do folks find out about the different, the different classifications and the different trucks you're looking for, when, where, how to enter, all that kind of stuff?
Yep, great question. So the information about what kind of classes you can enter your truck in is on our registration form, and the registration form you can get by coming to our office or contacting us at our office. But the information for the show itself, you can find it online on our Facebook page for UGA Extension Wayne County, and we've got flyers up around town about it as well. But you can also just call or stop by our office to get more information as well.
Okay, what is the phone number of the extension office?
Our phone number for 4-H is 427-5955.
5955.
Yes, sir.
So if you folks got trucks out there that you're proud of, maybe custom, maybe it's lifted, maybe it's a lowrider, maybe it's a classic truck, maybe it's one of them hot and new trucks you're all proud of, enter it into the competition. How much does it cost to enter?
It is only $25.
$25 to enter your truck. And what do they have a chance to win? Are they like first, second, third, just first? What are the different classes? What do they win?
Would you like to speak to that,
Randy?
Mr. Randy?
I can. We have a lot of best overall trophies, like for best paint, best wheels, cleanest, best interior.
Wow.
Best import, best Ford, best Chevy or GMC, best Dodge, even best tires. So there'll be some special trophies for those, and then there'll be top 40. Like if you place top in your class, or just say top 3 or 4 in each class, will probably end up winning a trophy. But it'll be based on top 40. So
okay,
that's kind of how the judging will go. And
what do folks win?
They'll win trophies and plaques.
Trophies and plaques and bragging rights.
Yep.
Yes.
All right, trophies and plaques and bragging rights. And this is a fundraiser for the local 4-H office. And what do y'all will do with these funds, Lauren?
The funds will go into our programming budget, so that'll go towards different things like summer camp and our district project achievement trips and all the programs that we put on every year for our kids. It'll help to lower the costs for those for the kids.
All right. Randy, is the Omaha Classic Cruisers involved in helping with this in any type of way?
Well, there'll be some of us here involved. There's a lot of things going on that day, the 21st, if I understand. But they'll be helping do the judging. Some of them will.
Okay.
So.
And where's the competition going to be held?
It will be at the JC Stadium parking lot.
At the JC Stadium parking lot. And for the average spectator, they don't have a truck. They just want to come see all these classic trucks and hot trucks, lifted and low riders and tires. And everything that we're talking about here. What does it mean for them? What will they do? Just kind of browse around? Will there be anything else going on?
Yes, sir. There'll be some other things going on as well. We're going to have some vendors there, food and merchandise vendors. So we're going to have some food trucks out there. Big City Dogs will be there, Magic Food Truck, Kona Ice. We'll have Dirt Road Life and Color Street Nails and the Knife Guy and some other folks out there as well. We're going to have games for the kids too. And one other thing that the kids can do as well, we'll have one extra award we didn't talk about yet, and that's the Kids' Choice Award. So any kids that come, they can put their vote in for their favorite truck, and one truck for the show will win kids pick.
Okay. Now, Randy was talking about judges. Is there going to be any type of People Choice Awards or anything of that sort? Randy?
There's going to be a kids award. I think that'll be fun. We let the kids pick one truck, and that's always fun at the car shows. Some car shows do that. And it's interesting because the kids always pick a really nice vehicle.
All right. So once again, what is this event being called, Lauren?
It is the Small Town Throwdown 4-H Club Truck Show.
All right. Sounds good. And if you want to know about it, just call the 4-H extension office here in Jesup at 427-5955, 427-5955. They can tell you how to enter, all the information on it, and you can pick up a registration form. You have flyers around town for folks can read about the event itself, and just a big fundraiser for the 4-H. And Randy, ought to be a great event. People have some good-looking pickups around here.
Yeah, I think it'll be a good event. And one of the things that I noticed when we were in Daytona, the last couple of years, we just happened to be in Daytona for our week at the beach when they were having the truck extravaganza. And they have like over 10,000 trucks.
Wow.
There, cruising up and down A1A. I mean, it's really interesting. You have all kinds of trucks. A lot of Super Duties, and then you have a lot of 1,500 and 150 half-ton trucks. But I've had a chance to witness that a couple of times. It's lots of trucks in Daytona. So the 4-H Club's been looking for a fundraiser that they can do annually that will be kind of different, will draw a good crowd, and be something the students could participate in with their dads or whatever. So. Okay. I think it'll be a good event. It's going to be from like 10 till 2.
10 to 2 on that Saturday, the 21st of September.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you'll have all the different trucks out there, and people can enter. Bob, questions, comments for Lauren or for Randy about the truck event?
Sounds good to me. How long you been with the 4-H for?
About 14 months now, just over a year. Yes, sir.
Okay. You local?
I'm from next door. I grew up in Glenn County.
Okay. And so you happen to get a job over here?
Yes, sir.
All right. And what is your responsibilities with the Extension office?
I am the 4-H agent, so I help coordinate the youth development activities for the 4-H program.
Okay. And where did you go to school to learn that kind of stuff?
I went to Berry College and the University of Georgia.
All
Go
right,
Dogs.
Go Dogs.
Yeah.
All right, so the big truck event coming up for folks to be able to enter their truck into this competition and win trophies and plaques and bragging rights. And also, if a person has a very nice truck, they enjoy seeing other type of good-looking trucks. And once again, Lauren, you talked about all the different other vendors that are going to be out there and other events that will be going on during that. And, of course, we'll have you on back again once or twice before then to talk about this event. So, once again, it's called what now?
Small Town Throwdown 4-H Club Truck Show.
All right. Sounds good. Big fundraiser for the local 4-H office. Call the 4-H office here in Jesup at 427-5955 to find out more about it. And that'll be a lot of fun, Lauren.
Yes, sir. We're looking forward to it.
Randy, what would you suggest for folks to be able to do to enter this? You're involved with the Classic Cruisers. What should people do to make sure that they understand everything what they should do and the different classes they have for the different trucks?
Well, I think if you go online and look at the 4-H Club Facebook page, our local page, and we've been sharing that too, sharing the information on Facebook. So there'll be a lot of information out there. If you register ahead of time, you can do that at the 4-H office or online. That'll help speed the process up a little bit. You'll get in there a little quicker, and we'll be a little more prepared for you to come.
Okay. Well, good luck with it, and we'll see you again soon. And Lauren, I do have those public service announcements from the 4-Hers that we'll get on the air and start running, promoting this event from the 3 4-Hers that you've had produce those. Okay. All right,
good.
take care.
Thanks for having
All right, 105.5 FM in Jesup, Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO. More of the world-famous Butch and Bob Show in a moment.
South Georgia weather.
Here's your WIFO forecast. Hi, good morning. Some early clouds, but a mostly sunny day. We'll have a 30% chance of locally heavy afternoon showers and thunderstorms, highs mid-90s. Heat index above the danger level up to 107. Mostly cloudy, becoming more partly cloudy, mid-70s for tonight. And tomorrow, mostly sunny, a 30% chance of mainly afternoon showers and thunderstorms, highs tomorrow in the mid-90s. Georgia meteorologist John Weatherby in the GNN Weather Center.
105.5 FM in Jesup, Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO, world-famous Butch and Bob Show for this Monday morning. And it is the 12th day of August. And Bob, Wayne County football coming up in the next few days, right?
This Friday, scrimmage on Hilton Head.
So going up to Hilton Head, who are they? You know their mascot name? I don't remember their. But we're going up to Hilton Head this Friday for a scrimmage game, the Wayne County Yellow Jacket football team. Will this be like a regular game?
It'll be a regular game.
Regular game. Yeah, right. Refs and everything just like a regular game. And so folks can go up to Hilton Head and get a preview of the 2019 Wayne County Yellow Jacket football team. And then the regular season begins on what date?
We don't start to the 30th.
The 30th.
First week is the next week, but we're off. We have an open date the first week of the season. So
okay.
We don't start to the 30th.
So instead of having 2 regular season games before the end of August, like we've had in the last several years, we'll just have one. And then on the Labor Day weekend, and then just keep going from there all the way into early November.
All right.
Okay. And we encourage folks to be able to get up to Hilton Head to support the Yellow Jackets. If you cannot make it, Bob and the crew will be heading up there to broadcast the game right here on 105.5 FM and around the world on our website at Big Dog Country, bigdogcountry.com, bigdogcountry.com, and on our free app. Just go to your favorite app store, type in Big Dog WIFO, and the logo will come up on your phone, and you just click on it. So lots of ways to be able to do it. You looking forward to going there in Hilton Head?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just ready for the season to get underway. It's been a long season, football, summer-wise, workouts, 7-on-7s. It's going to be fun to see how the team, how it all shapes out. Lost a lot of seniors from last year's team, 32 seniors, a lot of talent. So Coach Cribb and his staff feel confident about this team, though. But like I said, you don't have to win but one game, get in the playoffs. You're in the state playoffs, all preseason to the state playoffs. So just getting ready for that.
Okay.
I mean, it's too easy nowadays. I mean, I was talking to some people last weekend and played years ago. We had to win the region to get in the state playoffs. Nowadays, it's, all you do is, you're in. Before the season ever starts, you're in the state playoffs in every sport. So it kind of takes the fun out of it. But I call it preseason. Preseason baseball, preseason softball, preseason football. All you got to do is get ready for the state playoffs and make a run. So that's how you do it.
You're also playing for bragging rights of being the region champ, which is good. To be the region champ, that's always a good thing to do, and also to be in the top 2, so you'll host instead of having to be on the road to begin with.
That's true too.
So it's good that you do have a 90% chance of getting to the state playoffs, but you do want to win the region. You do want to have a great winning year, and you do want to be able to host those first rounds of state playoffs. So reasons to win.
Stay healthy. Be ready for the state playoff run.
Yep. And so preseason kind of scrimmage game coming up this coming Friday there at Hilton Head, Wayne County taking on Hilton Head. And just looking at some of my Jacksonville Jaguar stuff, they've got a preseason game this Thursday night down there at TIAA, whatever the name of that field is down there.
Hopefully they'll score a point. Didn't score a point in the first preseason game. Looked awful. Got shut out.
Okay.
So,
Well, it's amazing how some of these teams hardly play a starter at all. It's all the players they're kind of evaluating on who they're going to keep and who they're going to cut. So it's kind of hard to see what a team's going to be like when you've got a bunch of people playing out there that probably most of them's not even going to be on the roster.
I just don't want to risk injury.
Yeah, you don't. I mean,
now players are getting hurt in practice.
We talked about that last week. You got some of these top athletes in the world out there getting injured and out for the rest of the season just from a first day practice. I mean, it just blows my mind. I know that's a small explosion, but it still blows my mind that someone can go out there and just hurt themselves and be out for the rest of the season running routes or whatever they're doing out there on the first day of practice.
Unfortunately, happens every year to somebody.
Yeah. Someone just said the app is not showing on their iPhone. Yeah, we know we're having some iPhone problems with our app. Jonathan's working on that, and hopefully he'll have that worked out before the season begins. On Android phones, it's pops right up. But we've been having some difficulty with the company that we work with on getting the Big Dog Country app to come up on app phones. But if you have difficulty, all you have to do is go and put in BigDogCountry.com on your phone there, click on it, and then when you click on it, go down to Wayne County Football and click on it, and there will be the audio. So you can either do it by the app, or you can just still do it on your phone by just going to BigDogCountry.com, going down, you click on Wayne County Football, and click on it, and then you'll be able to listen to it there too. I know it's easier for apps. All you got to do is click on it, but if you don't, just go to BigDogCountry.com. All right, Bob, go ahead.
Just saying, Georgia Southern fans, a sigh of relief.
Oh, yeah.
The charge has been dropped.
So you got to be careful on what kind of poop bird falls on your car. Somebody might think it's cocaine.
It's a strange story.
Strange story. He's got to be thinking, that's bird poop. Well, I don't know about that, son.
I say get out. They tested it. The first report said they tested it not once but twice, tested twice for cocaine. Now all of a sudden it's not cocaine.
It's bird poop.
They're not saying it's bird poop. They're just saying
it's not cocaine. It's not. Okay,
no, he said it was bird poop.
Yeah.
Which makes you wonder why he said that. Like I told Matt a while ago, if I get caught for speeding and a police officer said there's a foreign substance on your car, what is it? I say, I don't know what the heck it is.
I don't always plead ignorant.
I don't sit there and say it's bird poop. And then in the story, even when he said he knew it was bird poop because he tried to wash it off. I don't know any car wash that doesn't wash off bird poop on your car.
Yeah.
That whole story.
Nothing really dried on there, did it?
That whole story is just fishy to me, but whatever. Just crazy.
Someone just texted him. Somehow the bird got a hold of some coke. Flew over somebody's house and saw some substance down there and pecked on a little bit, and then flew up and then dropped the poop on this kid's car.
Just a strange. The whole thing's just a strange.
Wasn't me. It was the bird's fault. Bird's fault. That's the reason why it was on there. That bird got a hold of it and just dropped it right on my car.
My question is, did the officers get suspended for claiming it was what it was?
Well, he was probably just going by the test, just doing his job.
Well, like I said, the initial report was they didn't test it once; they tested it twice, and
tested it twice. Well, yeah. That bird's been doing some things that he wasn't supposed to be doing.
2 days later,
If you ever see a bird flying erratically around the air up there, it could be he got a hold of some bad stuff or good stuff.
The joke around town was Georgia Southern's now big-time football. They made it go away just like a lot of places.
We're just going to make it go away. Yes, sir. That was bird. It was the bird's fault. Bird got a hold of it and dropped it right on my car.
Whatever.
What's it doing on the thing about it is why would it be on the outside of a car anyway? Just stuck to it. Why would it just be just stuck to it? Why didn't it just blow off?
And the question I haven't got the answer to this question. Can they charge you if it's on the outside of your car? It's not on the inside of your car. Yeah,
somebody could just. That's what I'm saying. Somebody could have just stopped by in the parking lot and did some stuff in your car and walked off.
How do they charge them initially?
Yeah, is that possession?
That's what I didn't understand.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, there's a lot of legal issues there, Bob.
I'm not a lawyer. I don't understand, but the whole thing just sounded strange from the get-go, but it eventually, 2 days later, it just mysteriously disappeared. So good for Georgia Southern.
Good for Georgia Southern. They got their starting quarterback back.
That whole story is just.
It smells.
It's just strange.
Well, it's bird poop. That's the reason why it smells.
Just a strange story from the get-go. Still face the speeding charge, though.
Yeah.
But
don't speed. You're not going to get there that much faster.
That's just a fine, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's just a
they'll
fine.
pay for that. So.
Yeah. Misdemeanor fine, yeah. Unless he's going like 110 in a 35-mile-an-hour zone, that's a whole different ballgame.
The athletic director stood up for the kid, though. He said he's known this kid a long time. The whole story shocked him. He did, So like I said, and the kid's been adamant that it wasn't what they claimed it was. So hopefully that's the case, but it just seemed like the whole story just seemed strange to me. That's how, first of all, I didn't understand how you could get charged with possession when it's on your
on the outside of your car, yeah.
And then
stuck there. That's the thing about it is, it just wasn't there. It was stuck.
Listen, and when it first came out, the police officer were adamant. And then, like I said, they stated, quote unquote, we didn't test it once, we tested it twice, and both times it tested positive. So he was charged. Then 2 days later, the charges are dropped. So it is what it is, as they say.
Yeah, well, that's the reason why. That's the reason why we have a legal system. There's arrests are made, but then the evidence are shown, and the powers to be look at it, and then to decide whether it needs to move forward or not.
But
so everybody does their job.
It just seems strange to me that he knew what the substance was as soon as they asked him what it was.
Well, maybe he was riding down the road and the solid goes splat. And
on the hood of his car.
On the hood of his car. Have you ever had bird poop on your vehicle? I mean, I've had bird poop on my vehicles tons of times.
If it's on the windshield, I've seen it, but I haven't seen it.
You get in the car. Where'd that come from? What is that? Well, I'll get it off sooner or later. Then you can try to wash it off and it's dried on there. Well, I'm going to bring up with some elbow grease, but I don't have time right now. Yeah.
I just say common sense. If I get pulled over and they say, what's that substance in your car? I'm going, I have no idea.
Well, maybe he knew it was bird poop. He was in it when it fell.
Right. He said he knew it was bird poop because he went to the car wash to try to wash it off. I don't know any car wash that doesn't wash off bird poop on your car.
It's according to what kind of car wash you have. I mean, it's according to how long the bird poop's been on there. But some of that stuff, it dries. Have you ever seen a railing somewhere where the birds sit and stuff like that and the bird poop dries on there? Have you ever tried getting that stuff off? It's cement's on there. I mean, you got to scrub. It's been on there a while. Now, if it's fresh, it's a whole different ballgame. But that bird poop, when it dries on something, it becomes part of that until you really work at it.
Just glad he's back.
Yeah, just glad he's back. And, he's got to be thinking, I'm getting charged for this, and this is bird poop. Well, geez. But apparently they found out that it wasn't, and the drugs, and it was something, And then, like you said, how do you get charged for something connected to the outside of your car? That's just paste type stuff on it.
That's what seems strange to me. I mean, I could understand if it was inside his vehicle, or on his possession, but the fact that it's on the hood of your car, how you get charged with possession, I didn't understand that from the get-go. But I said I'm not a lawyer, not a police officer.
Yeah, well, police officers are not lawyers either. They just do what they go from the evidence they have, and they make the charges, and then let the powers to be who can investigate and who can take up the legal issues make the decision from there. As you very well know, there's different components to the legal system. Just because a person is charged or arrested does not mean they're guilty. That's the reason why I have the whole legal system. You got to see, is there enough evidence to go to court? And once you get into court, are they found guilty? And so, in this instance, apparently they found out it wasn't what it was, and moved forward, and he's back with the football team and starting quarterback for the Georgia Southern Eagles. Any news out of Athens? That's what we got to worry about, because usually this is the time of the year in August sometimes that we find out one of the football players has been having a good time down there in downtown Athens on Broad Street somewhere. And
the news out of Athens, one of the linebackers we suspended went to Florida. So
how did he do that? You can't go from. I guess if we suspend him, he can go.
We kicked him off the team.
We kicked him off the team.
Yeah,
all right. So
he's at Florida.
All right.
Playing for the Gators.
So what did he do to get suspended? Do you know?
I can't remember what it was.
Sometimes they don't tell you. They just say, it's a private matter. He's out of here. Then you got to try to find out, exactly what it was.
As coaches say all the time, we don't worry about what's not here. We worry about what's here. So
That's right.
he's no longer an Athens.
He's not here. He's out of here.
I'm not worried about him.
All right. Apparently, the Gators did not think it was a big enough infraction for them not to pick him up.
Like I said, a lot of excitement in Athens. Going to be an exciting season. Ready for it to kick off August 31st at Vandy. But like I said, all three Georgia teams have great opening games. Georgia Southern's at LSU. Georgia Tech opens up on that Thursday night at Clemson, and then Georgia plays at Vanderbilt, SEC opponent. So it should be a fun weekend, Labor Day weekend.
Now, ever since the 1970s, our sister station, Fox Sports Radio, 1370 AM The Buzz, WLOP, has been your Georgia Tech radio affiliate for Southeast Georgia, and we will be bringing you the games, the Georgia Tech games on AM 1370 The Buzz, Fox Sports Radio this season. And once again, Bob, we're going to have a bunch of home game tickets to give away this year for Georgia Tech. So if a person's interested in going up there and watching Georgia Tech or their opponent or just wanting to see a good football game, they're at the historic Bobby Dodd Stadium. We'll be giving those tickets away for the home games this year. We've got a bunch of tickets to give away to Georgia Tech home football games for the 2019 season once again.
Be interested to see how Tech does. Like I said, new coach, new system. I said the Paul Johnson era is over. He retired, so we got a new coach in Golden. Came from Temple University, so be interested to see how Tech does. Don't hear much out of Atlanta about Georgia Tech, but
yeah, who's the coach now?
His name's Golden.
He came from Temple?
Temple University, yeah.
I guess they're going to, I guess they'll be getting away from the option and probably going to a regular college.
I would think. Like I said, I don't think this guy's running
because
options,
there's very few option coaches up there and he left out there anymore.
I think at an opener, right off the bat at Clemson on that Thursday night. So it really kicks off the college football season. So that game Thursday night before the Labor Day weekend, kicks off the Labor Day weekend.
Right. Someone just texted in. If you always want to text in questions or comments or anything here to the station, you can do it to our regular line, 912-427-3711. It is text enabled. Someone just texted in that this linebacker that got suspended from Georgia is the first 5-star player that Florida's had in quite a while. They had to pick up one of our suspended players.
Yeah, somebody sent me that. Florida gets their first 5-star athlete courtesy of Athens, but it is what it is. Yeah, as long as these kids can find another place to play, they're going to play. So.
Yeah. Y'all don't want them, we'll take them. Yeah, seen that happen time and time again out there.
It's happened many times.
Yeah. All right, what's going on this week here in Jesup and Wayne County? Any meetings, any decisions being made?
School board's got a lengthy agenda tomorrow. I said they're going to talk about their drug policy. Like I said, they want to talk about random drug testing. That's on the agenda. Also, they're going to kick off the James E. Bacon renovation project. They got to do that. So, suspension policy. There's just a lot of interesting topics on the school board agenda tomorrow at 6 o'clock.
I heard you also mention about the anti-bullying campaign, trying to watch for bullying at the school and online.
They got different policies. One's for anti-bullying, but just an interesting agenda tomorrow. I said the board will discuss implementation of a student drug testing policy. Suspension policy will be discussed. There's a new club request on the agenda, STAND. I have no idea what that stands for, but Tara Whitaker will present that tomorrow to the Board of Education. They'll go over the 2019 Georgia milestone results, again, the capital project update, give an update on the high school walking track, which is underway. If people went to the Meet the Jackets, you can see part of that walking track has been put down. But talking to School Superintendent Jay Brinson there, he said that's only partially done, so they still have another layer to go.
Another layer to go on top of this one, huh?
There also an update on the high school gymnasium floor and the James E. Bacon project. The board's going to discuss and approve the capital outlay project for the James E. Bacon project, which should get underway shortly. Like I said, they stated that project will get underway even while school's in session. So they've got it worked out where they can complete that project while school's in session. So they'll give an update on that. That's the next major project, and that's the reason people voted for the East Splost. That was the major project in the East Splost vote the James E. Bacon project renovation.
Okay. Right. So they'll be starting on that sometime soon.
A lengthy agenda tomorrow. Again, a work session tomorrow at 6 o'clock.
Okay.
So we'll be on hand, have a full report for you on Wednesday's newscast.
Wayne County's first game on, I guess, August 30th. Is that on the road or here?
It's here.
It's here.
First, we open up. Like I said, the schedule is the same as it was last year. It's just reversed. The teams we played on the road, we play at home. The teams we played at home, we play on the road. That's why we're going to Hilton Head. Hilton Head came here last year for the scrimmage.
For the scrimmage. Okay.
And we opened up at Long County. Long County is going to be our first game here. So all the teams we played on the road last year, we play at home. All the teams we played on the road, we play at home.
All right. Well, Bob, we're out of time here on the world-famous Butch and Bob Show. Have a good day. All right. World-famous Butch and Bob Show brought to you by Nips Car Wash, located on Highway 301 South, just past McDonald's on the left-hand side. Brand new car wash. Got that laser-guided automatic car wash. And they got 2 self-service bays. And when you want your car, truck, SUV, really clean, good, for a very reasonable price, go to Nips Car Wash on Highway 301.
The world famous Butch and Bob Show.